Did Simon Cowell's face move when he fired you?
I'd love to say that Simon was actually there when he fired me, but I was playing the lead in an ITV drama and I have been expecting to be part of the show. It was a fictional version of The X Factor and I was playing one of the lead singers, and Simon was a creative consultant on the show. The way that a film set works, you're in this particular show, we were in 6 days a week. It's very intense. You build really strong relationships with everyone. The directors and the producers and the writers were giving me all of the kind of positive signals that this is going great. And then one day I got told by the second AD that I was going to get a day off. And that was a bit of a shock. I thought I'm going to have a gym day and I'm going to go and treat myself to a new pair of trainers and a new workout gear. And I was in Dublin filming this and I got a phone call from the producer saying, can you come home? We're having a cast meeting. And I was like, God, do I have to? And she was like, no, I really want you to come back. So I said, well, give me an hour. I'll get back and then we can talk about whatever we need to talk about. I turned up at my apartment and she wasn't around. No one else was around. It's a bit strange. Thought, it doesn't matter. I'm busy. I was working with Westlife's producers to put a song together for the show. So I'm kind of playing on the piano and singing away. And all of a sudden my UK mobile went. And it was my agent's number on the phone. And I picked up the phone and Claire said, look, I don't know how to tell you this, but Simon Cowell doesn't like the way you look and they're paying you out of your contract.
Oh my God.
And I'm laughing about it now, but if I'm really honest, that was like one of those rug pulled out from under your feet, horrific moments in life where you kind of go, hang on, I just don't get this. And essentially it turned out that Simon had seen the Rushes, decided that I was too boy band, blonde hair, blue eyes, and he wanted someone more grungy. And they've been going back and forth over it for a couple of weeks. Simon won. I mean, understandably, he's Simon Cowell. Come on. So he was like, it's him or me. And they went, all right, bye-bye, Dominic. Here's your check. And we'll book you a one-way ticket back to London.
Your acting reel is quite like a short chapter in your life, but there's so much in it. I mean, Thunderbirds, Midsummer Murders, like you work with some massive directors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow that's not the biggest, like, eyes need to look at you moment in your life. Like, tell me about this misplacing $1 million, we'll say.
I always say that my claim to fame is that I'm probably the only person in the room that's flown a spaceship, lost $1 million and been fired by Simon Cowell. So for those of you that are watching, I've got Thunderbird 2 behind me here. I played Virgil Tracy in the Hollywood remake of Thunderbirds back in 2004 with Sir Ben Kingsley and Bill Paxton. At the time, the biggest budget British film that had ever been made, £65 million film, being made by Working Title and Universal Pictures. It's an iconic show in the UK, the Puppet series, and they were really excited about it. We have been signed up for a 3-movie deal. And while we were on set, everyone was like, this is happening. This is great. We love it. And the upshot for me out of the 3-movie deal was that for the first film, I got paid very modestly. For the second film, I was going to get $250,000. And for the third film, I'd signed this contract for $1 million. And we went out to Tokyo and did all of the kind of press junket. We did the UK premiere with Busted playing the theme tune and all of that nonsense. And then about a week and a half after the film was released in the US, suddenly there was just tumbleweed. And my agent was trying to kind of find out what was going on because we were meant to be booking in dates for the next shoot. And essentially what had happened is it hadn't done its numbers in the US and therefore they decided that they weren't going to proceed. But the frustrating thing is that actually the film was scheduled to be an Easter release. And because everyone got so excited and thought it was so good, they bumped it up to a summer release, which meant that it went out against Shrek 2 and Spider-Man 2. And it just couldn't compete because no one in the US had a clue what these, family of brothers who were flying spaceships saving the world were up to. But if we'd have had that chance, I might not be talking to you from Yorkshire. I might be talking to you from Hollywood right now.
Might have a few Hollywood stories too.